Morning traders, and this is your Dax day trade setup for today. So we pretty much came back onto this previous breakout and the buyers stepped in immediately, which gave us a green candle after a pretty big gap down. Okay, so trend is up. We are looking for entries long, and I think yesterday's gap below, we've broken back through the moving averages, so you're still looking for longs wherever that structure happens to be. So at this stage, if you manage to get in at this level, that would have been a fairly good trade. I didn't get in at this level. I was a little bit hesitant based on the size of the gap. I wanted to see the structure before I got in. So that was a fairly decent trade. And I think it's safe to say that your floor is pretty much in this area here. Okay, so that's 13,389. And it wouldn't surprise me if that is a Fibonacci level as well. 72.6. Okay, so if we have a look at the hour, you can see the size of the gap down, and I really wasn't interested in it once I saw that gap. We had this massive pin bar here, which probably was, in hindsight, a sign, and then we rallied to basically close, well, not close a gap, we tried to close a gap. The gap closes all the way up there, and I'm seeing this quite often. So just above the targets, that's where the sellers step in or the buyers step in, and they drive the market in the opposite direction. Okay, so for today, I'm looking for structure. So we are looking for longs. The fact that we've closed below the moving averages at the moment leads me to believe that we could have another push down. I know there are a few little gaps to the downside. There's one right there. Where's that? On the high, so that is 13,502. So 13,500 is probably an area where we can drop to still. Okay, and I think the easy thing here is just look at your fractals, because there's your fractal to the upside. A break above 13,547 gives us upside, and a break below 13,516 gives us downside. And it's a bit of a head and shoulders here as well. So if that does break, you've got a move of roughly, let's be conservative off there. Okay, so that takes us back down to this area here, which is 13,468. Okay, so yeah, so I think for me, not really going to bother touching this until I see some structure. And we'll take the structure. And for me, the structure to the upside is going to be a break. Okay, anything to the downside, I'm not interested in shorts. I'll wait for structure lower down and then get in for the long. So I'm only really looking for longs on the DAX. If we quickly go across to the Ichimoku. Okay, we are bearish, and bullish, mixed signals on the 12 minutes, bouncing off the cloud. So that just bodes well for a break above this area here. If we break above that area, then we definitely do have some upside. At the moment, it's looking like downside. We're in between keys and Tegels on the half hour, so that's ranging. So we'd need to break either side of that. The cloud's fairly thin, so it can drop as well. And on the hour, we've had a bullish crossover above the cloud. Bullish, everything's bullish. And I see the US markets are rallying a bit at the moment. And I just want to see where the structure is here. So DAX 13.6 at the moment. It's up 0.6%. So I suppose we're going to open with a gap up. So yeah, long as it is. Okay, 4 hour. Flat keys and flat tickets and some pin bars. Nothing really going on there. Pretty much indicating a range. And the daily, we do have a deviation from Kijinson and Dickinson. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking for longs, pretty much the only thing. So any pullback I'm looking to buy on this market. That's pretty much as simplicity of it. And since we are gapping up 13,546, that is the level. So I'd like to see us come back and test this area and then long for 13,600. So as soon as you see 13,600, I would take profit. That is the all-time high. It should bounce off there and then give you another entry to the long side. I think then the bulls are going to drive for another new all-time high. Okay, so anyway guys, that's it for me today. I hope that helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.